Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the shop. This is Jim. Here's another RV10 update. I got around to making a bending brake for my hydraulic press the other day. This is some tubing that I had, which happened to be just the right size to slip over the ram on my hydraulic press, and it's just a cheap one, like you could get at Harbor Freight or even Menards, I think is where mine came from. But so that slips over the ram. Then I put a notch with the end mill in the mill so that piece of bar would sit in there. I rounded it over, and then I had to make, this was the hardest part, is making a V block to match up to it. And the V block needs to be a little bit less than 90 degrees so that it over bends, so that when the material springs back that it'll be at 90. So I just kind of eyeballed that and messed with it. It's probably still, I think it's a little bit too tight. So I just have to be careful and not overbend it or over smash it. So you just line everything up in the mill, in the press, and then this slips over the ram, and then you just crank down on the hydraulic press, and it puts a bend on there. So I did that, all that. So I wasn't happy with the little brackets for the door spring assist thing. So I'll show you that here in a second. And where we're at here, yesterday I did the dimpling on these skins for the cabin cover. Had to dimple the back skin that goes back here. I'm getting ready to put that on. I've kind of been looking at wiring to make sure I've got everything in the tail cone done that I want finished up. And been working on the doors. So there's the brackets. I remade the other side. It didn't stick out far enough, and I thought I was getting preload on that when you close it. It just felt like it bottomed out, and didn't like that. I didn't want it to be under pressure all the time. Actual, not hydraulic pressure from the ram, but from actually bottoming out. So that's why I did that, and something I always kind of wanted to do, I needed to do. So I've got more fiberglass work to do on the doors. I'm going to add some glass to the bigger gaps here, and then sand it back down so I get a better consistent fit all the way around. I did a bunch of work here because this was a lot high, so I sanded all that out and then re-glassed it from both sides, and so that's getting closer now. Sorry you can't see that very good, but that's coming along. So I hate working on fiberglass, so I'm always looking for a little bit different stuff to work on to try to keep me motivated. Otherwise I get sick of it. I start itching and go inside, and that's pretty much the end of it. I'll probably put the top skin back on and maybe go back to working on the panel a little bit. I don't mind wiring and doing that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. See you next time.